Inravio.com.
Howdy, howdy.
And welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello.
Want to do that all night? Hello.
Hello, so we are here. Thanks for joining us.
Once again.
Once again, welcome to the weekly show. Getting you over the hump, the Wednesday, the hump day.
It's been quite a hump day.
Yes, it has.
Everybody's having problems
It's
today.
been busy. It's been quite busy. Okay. How was your weekend?
It was quiet. I spent more time binge watching on Sleepy Hollow, so I'm almost caught up now. And
Oh,
now,
thank God, I was concerned.
so I'll be ready for the next season when it starts,
Ah, of course. Why not?
so that I can just complain about how I missed it all week long. And
There you go.
Here it is. It's finally
Exactly,
happened.
here it is.
And then we cleaned out the garage a little bit. Joy.
Had to be done. Somebody's got it.
But I had an idea.
Okay.
Yes. While I was getting ready for the show tonight, I had an idea. You know how there's all these different like Build-A-Bear stores and Build-A-Burger stores and all that kind of
Sure.
stuff? Well, you know, my little makeup area was getting kind of cluttered. And I all of a sudden I had this thought that, you know, we should, well, not we, but somebody should start something like a salon kind of a thing, but build a face. I think that would be funny.
Build a face.
Yes, not a hair salon, like a makeover type place, and it would be called Build a Face. Have all the makeups all around, and you know, bring little. It could be a little kid thing, you know, like a party place for little kids, and they could play dress up, and it could call Build a Face.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, I'm a little slap happy today. What can I
All
tell
right, good.
you? know, like my Build a Face idea.
You might as well. I mean, you know, take another drink.
Maybe it could be like a plastic surgeon kind of a place, a plastic surgeon's office. It'd be called Build a Face. There's a lot of opportunities here for Build a Face.
Could be called Build a Boob.
That's right. It could be Build a Boob. But I'm focusing on face here. You can focus on boob if you
All
want.
right, that's what I'll do. I'll focus on from the head down,
Okay.
the neck down.
I know.
Okay.
All right. So what was your weekend all about?
Just, you know, trying to get straightened out and trying to get, you know, things together, and that's all. It was nice. I did some sleeping. It was busy, so I was
I
fine.
know.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. All right. So what are we doing today? Any ideas?
I don't have a clue.
I know.
You keep me in the dark. It's a surprise. You want to
That's
see my
right.
want to see my
My
expressions?
little mushroom.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we have the world's strongest athletic cup is put to the test. A man with beyond interesting name settles a lawsuit, and a woman who's more of an animal than her own dog. All that and more when we return.
Hey, this is Chris Dick, and if Inravio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the Inravio TV network.
world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, Inravio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is Inravio.com.
Hey, I'm Raul Panther.
And I'm Commander B. Hawkins.
And I'm Rich Weller. We're some of the proto men. If we see you without this bracelet, you get punched in the But if you have this bracelet from Inravio.com, you can win $100.
Put one of these on, or else.
What's up, guys? We're Scano Fair, and we're here with Inravio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
Hello, welcome back.
And we are back. What?
All right, well, we're going to start it off, of course, with my favorite. This is my absolute favorite part of the show. It's become so much my favorite that we're kind of like stretching it out to take up most of the show because I just can't help it. I enjoy it so much. Stupid news. Okay, so New York City man, believe it or not, his first name is God. Can you believe it? His first name is God. He was trying to get his credit check, basically, so that he could buy a car. And Equifax said, no, not going to happen. Nobody's name is God. Forget it. Not going to work out that way. So he ended up having to go to court and the whole bit, but he did actually manage to get them to finally agree that to recognize his name. Believe it or not, his name is God. He's Russian. He says it's not actually an uncommon name. He says that he was named after his grandfather, whose name is also God. And he says it's actually a common name in Russia. And now that he's finally got it settled, he's going to buy a BMW. Believe it or not.
Really?
Really.
God's going to drive around in a BMW.
Yeah, do you see God driving a BMW?
I do not.
No? What do you think he's going to drive? A Lambo?
No, some sort of a holy chariot. I mean,
He's going to drive the Pope-mobile?
No, it's God.
So he's got to drive a chariot.
Does God need a
He's
BMW?
got to be standing and riding a chariot with bugs in his teeth.
Well, I didn't say he's got to have bugs in his teeth. Where does that come from?
Because he's in a chariot. He's outdoors. No, I think he'd have something fancy schmancy. Maybe not a Lambo, but yeah, no, I think.
A Lambo.
Could you see him climbing out of a Lamborghini with the
No.
long hair and the beard?
He doesn't look like God anyway.
No, he doesn't look like
He
God.
does not give me the impression of God.
No.
There's no Jesus there. There's no God there.
Well, in basically because he went through so much trouble. I
Right.
don't know if it's because he went through so much trouble or if it's actually for real. But believe it or not, he's got an 820 credit score.
Really?
Really,
Well, I would think God's probably got good credit,
I certainly hope so.
but it's interesting. His name is God. All right, well, the Missouri inventor of the world's strongest athletic cup put his own genitals on the line and took a bullet to the groin to prove its effectiveness. 38-year-old Jeremiah Rabber, whose nutshells, groin protectors, were originally designed for UFC fighters, had business partner Matt Heck shoot a .22 caliber rifle at his groin while he was wearing one of the cups for a video promoting his Kickstarter campaign to launch a line of nutshells for kids. Okay, our cup is not only strong enough to stop bullets, but it also has a unique design and contour that allows it to rest comfortably in position without restricting the athlete's mobility, no matter what the movement or sport, Rabber wrote on the Kickstarter page. Rabber said his products have also caught the attention of the U.S. military.
Would you do that?
No. I mean, who's the first guy who's going to take the bullet?
He did it.
So to speak.
He actually did it. I watched the video. He actually did it. His friend actually shot him in the little. He had a little X marks the spot on
in the Kevlar cup.
Yes, and I saw it happen, and yeah, and he stood there. He didn't even actually nothing. He just stood there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not to be awful, but he took the cup off afterwards, and it didn't look like there was a whole heck of a lot behind it.
Oh.
So maybe that's why. I don't know. I feel terrible saying that, but
And is there a market for this?
a market for bulletproof cups?
Yes. I mean, the military is interested, but still.
I still don't see why.
Exactly. I mean,
I guess I could see it if it was like kids wrestling or something. It doesn't have to be bulletproof, but
bulletproof for a kid?
strong. I don't know. I don't know why you'd need a bulletproof
I don't know
cup.
why you
That's no, sorry.
Give him $5
Give him $5.
on his Kickstarter campaign.
All right. So a Seattle couple said a burglar stole a pair of sunglasses from their car, but ignored something far more valuable. Believe it or not, a $1 million winning Powerball ticket. The couple, who requested anonymity, said they forgot to check the numbers on their Powerball ticket after it failed to win the $350 million jackpot in February's drawing. They said they didn't even think about a second chance prize, and the ticket sat in their car for about 3 months. Believe it or not, the sunglasses were actually sitting on top of the winning ticket. What a close call. The couple are planning a trip to Paris and Iceland and some renovations to their house. The Seattle store that sold the ticket will receive a $10,000 selling bonus. The burglar, meanwhile, will have to make do with a pair of used sunglasses. Why? Why do you break into a car for a pair of sunglasses? I understand not taking the lottery ticket, because even if let's just say he picked it up and he looked at it and went, oh, it's 3 months ago. If it were worth something, they would have cashed it in. So I could see him passing it up, but why? Use sunglasses.
Why passing it up?
No, why use sunglasses?
Because a lot of people spend a lot of money on sunglasses, and apparently it's popular. I know a couple people that have had their cars,
Broken
gone
into?
through, and they take the sunglasses.
Really?
My car, to get a 10 pair of sunglasses, $10 pair, that's all. But
Yeah,
some people will
I've gone as high
spend,
as 14, but yeah, no, no.
some people will spend $300 on a pair of sunglasses.
$250. Oh my gosh. Our production guy says $250. Really? Wow. Wow. No. I spent $200 on my actual seeing glasses.
Yeah.
That's as far as I
I
would
don't
go.
even spend that much,
I
as you
know.
can tell when I read. But gotta look fabulous.
Wow. Yeah, no, I can't even imagine. Well, one, I don't know where to go to buy $250 sunglasses.
Well, two, the rule of thumb, especially when you're a boater like I am, is if you have a $200 pair of sunglasses, you do the math. $200 pair of sunglasses goes into the water once with nothing left over. So that's why you never buy a $200 pair of sunglasses.
I get bored with them. That's my problem. I get bored. So I can't spend that kind of money.
That's it.
Yeah.
Cheap is good.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so witnesses told police this week that they pleaded with Boone County resident, 62-year-old Audrey Ranch, to stop hurting us.
She's a hottie.
Oh my God. I can make that face. That work? Is
Yeah, pretty close.
that good?
You know, woof.
Oh,
Okay, so they pleaded with her to,
you're killing me over here. Okay, a witness said eventually she bit Pedro's acorns clean off right
come on, you gotta get it. She bit Pedro's acorns clean off right there in the front yard. Pedro ran off like a screaming banshee, like a wild Indian. When I tried to subdue Audrey, she knocked me out with an old tricycle. You just gotta get that.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
Think about it. She bit off the pit bull's testicles. The pit bull ran off like a screaming wild Indian, and the neighbor came trying to stop her, and she knocked the neighbor out with a tricycle. Picture that.
So she got attacked by the pit bull?
No,
No.
you gotta go ahead. Keep going with the story. It gets even better.
Realizing the police had been called and knowing she had time to hide, it is a 45-minute drive to her house. Mrs. Ranch cut off a length of garden hose, dug a hole, and had her son bury her. She used the garden hose as a breathing apparatus. Oh my God. Oh my.
The hose sticking out of the ground.
Where's the bell? This one takes the cake. I mean, this is the best one I've read in a while.
Keep going.
Officers from the Boone County Sheriff's Office arrived. Unburied ranch, and wait a minute, all they had to do was walk over. There's this hose sticking up. Put your thumb over the end of the hose.
She'd be out soon enough.
She'd be out in about 3 seconds. Because she's probably a smoker. I need a cigarette. She's probably, imagine if she was smoking while she's buried. And the smoke is coming out of the hose. It's going to coming out and go back in. Coming out and go back in.
Okay.
The ranch explained her actions to police by saying, "My son ate all the meat, and I had warned him if he ate all the meat, I'd eat his dog." So the dog underwent emergency surgery and is expected to make a full recovery. Ranch is facing charges of aggravated animal cruelty. Now, if you're going to eat a dog, would you really start from the bottom and
No.
work your way up?
No,
No, right?
no, I'm not starting at the
You'd
testicles, no.
pick a head or a tail or something, meat in the middle.
Yeah, I'm thinking like thigh, If you're gonna eat something, yeah, thigh. I'm not going testicle, not happening.
Yeah, I would think.
No. Okay, so a Boulder, Colorado artist named Michael Grab, but goes by Gravity Glue, has had a pretty interesting run-in with the local law recently. It seems there's a city code on the books in Boulder that specifically mentions destruction of public property in the relation to rocks. For reasons unknown, the local police decided that that included the unusual art created by Mr. Grab using local river rocks. Grab is known for balancing river rocks into creative and unusual displays, and he's widely supported by the community. So much so that an overwhelming response was presented to the city council, and the city attorney personally called Mr. Grab to let him know his balancing act is free to continue. Isn't that amazing?
That is pretty amazing.
I mean, I don't understand the I don't know, what would make you want to go and just balance rocks on top of each other for hours on end?
Right.
That's definitely not a hobby for me. But to be able to make that happen just by balance is pretty amazing to me. It's incredible. I would freak out if I walked around Boulder, Colorado and actually saw that.
I think I'd freak out anywhere if I just walked around and saw that. That's
Yeah.
pretty amazing. So I could probably do that if I had a tube of silicone.
Yeah, I don't think he does that. It's all
Really?
balance. Yes. Imagine how long it must take. And if the thing doesn't stay, do you get hurt? I'm thinking you do.
And if there's some drunk guy who comes over and goes, gunk, and it falls over,
Do
you get upset?
Pound him with a rock? I'm saying you do.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break. And when we return, President Obama's daughter receives an interesting proposal. A restaurant gets creative with their social marketing. And this week and last week with Rick Eberle. We'll be right back.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, Inravio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is Inravio.com.
Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like catching a cold or a flu.
You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural
And organic.
but strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience.
Whenever you want us.
We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice. And we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment.
For free.
Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121.
Hey, I'm Raul Panther.
And I'm Commander B. Hawkins.
And I'm Rich Willett. We're some of the proto men. If we see you without this bracelet, you get punched in the But if you have this bracelet from Inravio.com, you can win $100.
Put one of these on, or else.
Welcome back to the weekly show.
Hello.
I am Chuck,
I'm Bonnie.
and we're glad you're joining us for the hump day to get you over the hump. Apparently, a restaurant operator, KFC, said Monday it filed a lawsuit against 3 companies in China whose social media accounts spread false claims its chickens have 8 legs. The case filed by China's biggest restaurant operator comes as the government intensifies a campaign to clean up rumors on social media. Internet marketers have been convinced of trying to manipulate online sentiment on behalf of clients by posting false information about competitors or deleting critical posts. So an announcement posted on its Chinese website, KFC said one of the best-known fake rumors was that chickens used by the company were genetically modified and have 6 wings and 8 legs. KFC is demanding $1.5 million, or 1.5 million yen, which is $242,000, and an apology from each of the 3 companies that operate a mobile phone app, WeChat. It also seeking immediate stop to their infringements. Could you imagine if it had that many wings and legs? They'd be living large.
It wouldn't, well, no. See,
because if it had that many wings, it'd probably fly in a circle.
It'd be like a drone.
Yeah, it could hover.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking, one, I would love to see a chicken with that many wings and legs. That would be hysterical to me. But I'm thinking if KFC or any chicken breeder is going to genetically modify a chicken to have extra parts, I'm thinking they're going to try and have more breasts.
True.
Because for the most part, that's what people are looking for. You go white meat, that's why white meat costs more money, because that's what people want. So if they're going to genetically modify a chicken, I definitely wouldn't have extra wings. Maybe extra legs, but definitely not extra wings. I would definitely go with the breast.
A double-breasted bird.
Could you imagine? It'd be like, instead of a 6-pack, it'd have like 6 breasts.
Interesting.
That would be funny.
Wouldn't know what to do with all those breasts.
Really?
Be like a one-odd paper hanger with crabs. What would you do with that?
Okay. All right, so a Kenyan lawyer is offering President Barack Obama 50 cows, 70 sheep, and 30 goats in exchange for his first daughter, Malia, Obama's hand in marriage. Believe it or not.
No partridge in a pear tree.
The Nairobi lawyer, who identified himself as Kiprono, said he hopes to meet with the U.S. president during his scheduled visit to Kenya in July to discuss the possibility of bartering the farm animals for the hand of his 16-year-old daughter, who was dubbed one of Time magazine's most influential teens of 2014. Kiprono said he has been interested in Malia since Obama's first presidential campaign when the girl was only 10. Ick. He said, I got interested in her in 2008. As a matter of fact, I haven't dated anyone since and promised to be faithful to her. I have shared this with my family and they are willing to help me raise the bride price. The lawyer said his proposal to Malia would be unique with a twist. Yeah, I'm thinking. If my request is granted, I will not resort to the cliche of popping champagne. Instead, I will surprise her with mursik, the traditional Kalenjin sour milk. Ech. As an indication that she is my queen, I will tie senindent, which is a sacred plant, around her head. I will propose to her on a popular hill in Burundi, near my father's land, where leaders and warriors are usually crowned. The place is called Kapkatet, which means victory. Kiprono said Malia would not be living a life of luxury if she agrees to his proposal. Ours will be a simple life. I will teach Malia how to milk a cow, cook ugali, and prepare mursik like any other Kalenjin woman. I'm thinking she's going to say no.
I'm thinking he's going to say no. Through some guys that wear earpieces similar to this and carry guns similar to that. And yeah.
You thinking the 50 cows, the 70 sheep, and the 30 goats aren't going to be enough?
Got to stick the partridge in a pear tree in there. I think they really make it a rounded offer and rounded offer. Mm-hmm. But
yeah.
You know, I know these other cultures, they do take brides a lot younger than we, do.
Well, he didn't say when he was looking for her to become his bride. He didn't say that. It could be that
Yeah.
he's willing to wait a little longer.
He's just trying to grab one right out of the oven.
He's trying to, stake his claim before
Sure.
someone else does.
Absolutely. yeah.
And I can't fault the guy for that. But I'm thinking that, I don't know, I think her price is a little higher.
Really? Does she have a price? What is it? I'd like to know.
I don't know, but I'm thinking that, her father's probably not going to be satisfied with some cows, some goats, and some sheep. He's probably going to want a
Maybe
little
once he's out of the White House, he could use some of that.
And could you really see Malia milking cows?
Yeah.
Really?
Why not?
No.
Somebody's got to do it. Who's going to milk the cows?
No.
Could you see her milking the cows with 3 Secret Service agents backed up to her?
Exactly. That's
mean,
my
that's-
point. That's not the kind of thing that the president's kid will ever do. Just not going to happen.
You think?
No.
Well, how about this? Chile says it's spending about $750,000 a year for an egg wash that gives its burger buns a photogenic glaze. It's part of an effort by the chain to get you to take pictures of its food and post them online. The new buns were introduced this past fall after the chain hired a brand consultant firm to help keep its menu in step with changing attitudes from food. The firm Continuum came up with the idea of seeing everything through the filter of new school customers who sound a lot like millennials but aren't defined strictly by age. So they're not defined strictly by age. In addition to using burger buns with an egg wash, the chain also recently started serving its fries in a stainless steel holder that looks cool, and ribs are no longer served in big slabs reminiscent of the Flintstones cartoons, but are cut into sections and stacked. So in evaluating whether a dish will appeal to new school customers, Chili's now considers whether it's shareable. That doesn't mean just big portions. That means stuff that you could take a picture of because it's all like to share. So the idea is they want you to take pictures of this stuff and just share it out on your social media.
Yeah. I'm having a glossy burger.
Yeah, spray it with some polyurethane, take a nice picture, awesome. The question I have is, not a question, but the comment I have is, what's with all these people sharing food anyway? I see it all the time.
It
Oh,
started.
look, this is my dinner. Oh, good, you're eating.
Yes.
Thanks for telling me.
It kind of started with the beginning of Twitter. When people were, I'm having this for lunch, or I'm doing that. I don't understand it. I do not share my food. I'll share it in person, but taking pictures of my food doesn't happen unless it's something really amazing. Like I did take a picture of a ice cream sundae that I had once, but that was, something different. I'm not going to take a picture of a hamburger. Just, no, not going to happen. That's just, I don't know. It's just not good enough.
I don't know.
It's not exciting enough.
Personally, taking pictures of stuff and everything that you do and posting it on social media, to me, is a little uncouth. I don't know. I don't have the same sentiment, but I'm not a millennial. I'm
That's right, you're an old dude.
I'm a 3 millennial. 3 of them put together, 3.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Anyway.
All right. So we're going to take another quick break, and when we return, we're going to start again with Fact or Fiction, our Glory Days 2-minute warning, and many more stories. So stay with us.
What's up, guys? We're Scano Fair, and we're here with Inravio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the Inravio TV network.
Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like catching a cold or a flu.
You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural
And organic.
but strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience.
Whenever you want us.
We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice. And we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment.
For free.
Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121. Welcome back. So it's time for our brand new game, Fact or Fiction. Sorry. Okay, so here's my first one. Chinese dog eating festival outrages foreigners. Fact or fiction?
That's fact.
Think so? I don't know. It's a Chinese dog eating festival.
Okay.
So it means it's probably happening in China. So each year during summer solstice, it's thought that 10,000 dogs are cooked and eaten in Yulin in Guangxi province in southern China as part of the city's yearly dog meat festival. Although it's not illegal to eat dog meat in China, an opinion is divided on how deep the tradition really runs. All right, well, you were right. It's definitely a fact.
I mean, they've talked about that.
Well, I'm still thinking that
like
it's I don't like it either, but I'm thinking it's China and that's where they do it. I'm thinking that maybe they're not quite so upset about it there because they do it there.
So they're, wouldn't it be funny to see a little Chinese guy chase him down with a bun?
Okay. So, saying she was glad to finally be able to apply her psychiatric training, 11-year-old child therapist Pamela Thornton expressed her excitement to reporters Friday at the prospect of seeing a patient with actual psychological issues. Fact or fiction? You weren't listening, were you?
Fiction.
To be honest with you, I didn't follow it either. Fiction! Okay, so you were right.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right, this one's for you. Go ahead.
Oh, I got to read this?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so to get into elite colleges, some students were advised to appear less Asian.
Oh, really?
No, that's got to be fiction. I mean, less Asian?
To get into elite colleges.
Less Asian?
How do you appear less Asian?
I don't know about you, but everybody All the big doctors, they're Asian. Why wouldn't they want to get to the elite schools? Let them in.
No, it's not that they don't want to.
The schools won't let them in. Why wouldn't?
I don't know. How do you look less Asian? Do you walk around and you like tape your eyes wide open, or I mean, how do you do that?
It's fact.
It's fact. Wow. Some student. Wow. Okay. So they say as lawsuits allege racial quotas at elite colleges. High-achieving applicants call on consultants to help win admission and receive guidance on minimizing their ethnicity. Wow, okay.
Wow, you would think that would help.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, strange. Okay, so you actually told me about this story recently, but I have pictures to go with it now.
Okay.
Yes. So when students at a Connecticut high school arrive for their junior-senior prom, they will have to get past the watchful eye of officials there to make sure girls' dresses don't show too much skin. Shelton High School this week set up a prom dress review panel amid outrage from parents. The school announced it has reviewed more than 150 dresses and informed 6 girls that their gowns won't be allowed into the dance. Female school staff members will be at the dance to ensure that every girl attending has an appropriate dress. Shelton headmaster Beth Smith announced over the intercom last Friday that backless dresses, those that showed midriff, had lengthy slits or cutouts on the side, would be considered inappropriate and banned from the junior-senior prom. School officials said they were just reminding the school community of a long-established dress code requiring appropriate dress at the prom. But students and their parents, many of whom had spent hundreds of dollars on dresses, were outraged. They said neither the student handbook nor the prom contract they signed had specifics about what would be deemed inappropriate. Almost 380 students signed a letter denouncing the policy and asking the school to reconsider with a statement that read, "It takes a long time to pick out a dress or have one custom made, even longer for any necessary alterations to be made. It is unfair to release the dress guidelines 8 days before the dance and expect every person to have a dress that follows them." Baldwin said the school never intended to ban all low-back dresses or even dress with a cutout, or every dress with a cutout. But some, she said, were clearly inappropriate. If the cutouts aren't too revealing and don't overexpose a girl, those are deemed appropriate. If the dress is backless but doesn't go all the way down to the rear end, some of those have been deemed appropriate. Students were invited to submit photos of their dresses to a committee of 7 female staff members for a thumbs up or thumbs down decision. Some students who had dresses rejected have gone to tailors to have them altered. Others plan to wear different dresses. Okay. Thoughts?
The part in there I wanted to see was the part that said the contract.
Yeah, there was no contract when I went to
Parents have
prom.
signed a prom contract. Really, is there such a thing?
Not when I went to prom, but there might be now. I went to prom, when there was still square wheels on the cars, but
Yeah, I mean, exactly. They took you by chariot, you parked the horses on the side.
exactly, yeah.
I mean,
I don't know, we have to check with our younger,
a prom contract, guys.
Kyle, there was a contract at your prom? Really? Wow, they had to promise not to drink?
Promise not to drink.
Everyone
Of course
broke the
they did.
contract.
I mean, come on. Prom contract. Wow.
Wow. No, there was
Where
no.
do I sign?
There was no contract when I went to prom. But I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at some of those dresses, Kyle, bring up the inappropriate dresses again for a second.
Yeah, bring them up. Let's check these out.
Look at these dresses. Really, the black one. I'm thinking, if not for the shadow, I could probably see her hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha.
Yes. I'm thinking the white one with all the the too many cutouts. Yeah, no. Keep in mind this is
that cutouts? Or
yes. This is a junior-senior prom. That means your 16, 17-year-old daughters.
So these are unacceptable
These
dresses.
are unacceptable because
So
there's
the
too
one
many
in the
cutouts.
blue at the back, that's unacceptable?
That one I think they've gone a little too far with. That one should be okay. The pink one is no good.
The black one's unacceptable?
Even that one should be okay. The pink
The
one
red
is
one's
no good.
unacceptable?
The one on the right, it
Yeah.
looks like a nightgown. Absolutely, that one's no good. Basically that's a bikini with some lace attached in the pieces.
All right, send these girls over to my house. I'll check them out.
Keep in mind that this is 16 and 17-year-old girls. That's the problem. These are not 20-year-old women. These are 16 and 17-year-old girls.
Okay.
And that's why they
Well,
should not be wearing those dresses.
There you go.
If they were 20, go for it. Have fun, enjoy yourself. If this was some kind of dance or prom or whatever that was going on in your college, fine. Now, can we have the accepted dresses, the ones that were okay? See, there's nothing wrong with these.
They're tense.
They're not tents. They're full-length gowns, which is what most girls used to wear to prom. I assume they're still looking for gowns. The one on the far right, there's a backless part to that, and that's okay. That one's fine. The black and white one is pretty. The green and white one is really pretty. The pink one, that's a little odd. That's a little circa 1980 something. I think that's a little old.
I don't know. I'm getting Lady Gaga off of that one.
Yeah, that too.
No. The whole
I don't
middle
know.
section's all wide open.
I agree they should not have waited until 8 days before to start doing all of this.
Yeah.
But at the same token, I've seen the way some of these girls dress, like at the fire department functions we go to, and they're all dressing like a bunch of hookers. I mean, I've seen hookers wearing more clothes.
Those are not hookers. Those are our wives.
Prostitutes.
Prostitutes.
It's true. I have seen hookers wearing more clothes than some of these girls. So I think they are definitely crossing a little bit of a line. A little. All right. Well,
All right, so
I guess we need to take another quick break. And no, I'm sorry. We need to check in with the Glory Days guys for our 2-minute warning.
Hello again, everybody. We're Bruce and Disco from the Glory Days Show, and this is your Inravio Sports 2-minute warning. The Islanders are selling 1/2-ounce tubes of melted ice from the final game played at Nassau Coliseum on April 25th. The cost is $20 per vial, plus shipping and handling, including a certificate of authenticity and a limit of 5 tubes per order. Other NHL teams have done the same thing, most recently the Chicago Blackhawks after winning their Stanley Cup back in 2013. Even baseball teams have been selling dirt, like the Yankees in 2008, selling capsules of dirt from the Yankee Stadium infield for $9.99, and fragments of the black wall behind center field for $109.99.
But if you go to the Islander website right now to make a purchase, you're too late. This is what you're going to see. They are completely sold out.
Completely sold out? That is the dumbest thing I think I've ever heard, man. Talk about a sucker being born every minute.
Although I didn't buy it, I do own it. This is ice, melted ice from the final game at the Nassau Coliseum with a little tiny piece of the dasher board at the bottom of the ice. I have it. I am a sucker. There's no doubt about it. And you know what? If I had done it before, I would have bought it anyway.
You would have.
Because I am an idiot. You can get the lowdown on what's happening in sports and more on the Glory Days Show with Bruce and Disco every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. here in the East, only on the Inravio TV network. This has been your Inravio Sports 2-minute warning. I'm Paul Discovani. That's Bruce Ola. Give me back that thing. No. And you have been warned.
I love that story.
Thanks, guys. You know what? Kyle, light up the printer. Let's start banging out some certificates of authenticity. And I got some vials. We'll start filling them up. Mario, start up the sink up
Well,
there.
we need to come up with like little slivers of wood that you can put in there too.
Like I can't do that. It's melted water. It's melted. It's ice. It's melted ice.
It's melted water?
Yeah, it's water for God's sakes. Come on. $20 a vial. Think about this. We could be millionaires.
Yeah, except it's all gone. People wouldn't know
No,
that. Yes.
we have some extra that's been put to the side. We have it on our special
It was
cap
in
upstairs.
the backup.
It was in the Zamboni.
It was in the backup Zamboni.
Yeah, the backup Zamboni.
That's right. Yeah, that's what it was. All right.
Honestly, how much water do you think it takes to make an ice rink?
I don't even have a clue.
Got to be a
But
lot.
at half-ounce vials, I'm thinking it's a lot.
Lot.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
what I'm
lot.
thinking. That's a lot.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we've got a story that is definitely going to make you feel better about the human race. That's what I'm thinking. It's making me feel better, so we'll be back.
Can't wait.
What's up, guys? We're Scano Fair, and we're here with Inravio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the Inravio TV network.
Welcome back. So this story I found, and I wanted to talk about it, but I didn't want this to be part of our stupid news, because this is definitely not stupid. It's unusual, but it's definitely more of a feel-good kind of a story.
Yeah.
So a Georgia Hooters waitress who donated her kidney to a customer she had known only 3 months said the organ is working amazingly. Mariana Villarreal, who serves tables at the Hooters in Roswell, said she struck up a friendship with customer David Thomas while her own grandmother was suffering kidney problems similar to those faced by Thomas. Villarreal said her inability to help her grandmother spurred her decision when she learned about Thomas's troubles. She said to him, "Well, I have 2 kidneys. Do you want one of mine?" The 2 went into surgery on Friday, and she says the kidney is a perfect match and is working amazingly. As for me, my kidney is working like there's still 2 in there. I know God will watch over us for the rest of our lives. How sweet is that?
Wow, that's very nice.
Like, can you imagine somebody you've only known for 3 months just going, "Yeah, I got an extra one. Sure,
No,
take it."
I can't imagine.
No.
It's a very nice thing. That's very, very awesome. Should be more people like that. That's like totally unheard of. And I'm sure she had some downtime with the surgery and all the rest of that.
I mean, she's young. She probably bounced back right away,
Yeah,
but
probably.
it just amazes me that somebody would do that for someone
Yeah.
that they don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
it's one thing to do it for a friend or a family member or something
True.
like that, but somebody you really don't
That
know.
you only just really met in a restaurant, you know.
Yeah.
Even though you knew him for 3 months, that's still a little new yet.
Yeah, that's a lot new in
Yeah.
my mind. That's
Awesome.
incredible.
Kudos.
All right, so I think that's really it for us. What do you think? You got anything you want to say?
Nope, I don't think we have anything. You check out some of the contests on the contest page. You don't want to forget about that. Big thank you to Rick Eberly for this week and next week. And, of course, Bruce and Disco.
With their
With the
2-minute
2-minute
warning.
warning.
It's always very entertaining.
And don't forget to tell your friends to check us out every Wednesday night, 7 to 8, only on Inravio. And
Like us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Inravio Weekly.
That's right. And we'll see you next week.
Yes. Thanks for coming. See you later. Bye.
Bye.